Water is the most fundamental element that sustains life, yet we often take it for granted. Over half of your body is made of it. It's in your blood, your cells, your brain, and every organ. Every single day, whether you're breathing, sweating, digesting food, or even just lying still, your body is quietly using water. So, supplying your body with water isn't just a habit, it's a vital necessity. But what would happen if you decided to stop drinking water for a long period of time? The answer might just make you rethink your daily hydration habits. In the first few hours, you wouldn't notice much besides that familiar feeling of a dry mouth. But this is the very first signal that your body's water level is dropping. Your mouth feels parched, your lips might crack a little, and your throat feels more irritated than usual. Because there's less saliva, you might even get bad breath. Deep inside, your cells are already beginning to feel the strain of dehydration. Your urine gradually turns a dark yellow, a small but crucial warning sign. Now, let's say a full day goes by without a single drop of water. This is where your body's reaction becomes more intense. A dull headache starts to form, almost like someone is gently squeezing your temples. You'll find it incredibly hard to concentrate. Why? Because your brain is the most water-hungry organ in your body. When it loses even just 2% of its water, your memory, alertness, and thinking speed all take a significant hit. You'll feel unusually tired, even if you haven't done much physically. Your skin starts to lose its moisture and might even feel a bit stingy, with nothing to keep it hydrated. If this lack of water continues into the second day, things get much more serious. Your body goes into survival mode. It starts prioritizing water for your most vital organs like your heart and brain, while cutting off the supply to less essential parts like your skin and digestive system. You might feel dizzy when you stand up, and your heart starts beating faster to push the now thickened blood through your body. Think of it like a river starting to dry up. The water level drops, and the flow becomes sluggish and difficult. By the third day, the exhaustion is overwhelming. That dull headache has now intensified into a throbbing pain. Your vision might blur, and your muscles will ache as your joints stiffen without their natural lubrication. You could faint at any moment due to a sharp drop in blood pressure. Your heart is working overtime, struggling to pump blood that's become too thick, which dramatically increases the risk of an irregular heartbeat. At this stage, some people even start experiencing hallucinations because water is directly involved in transmitting nerve signals throughout your brain. If you were to continue for a few more days, your body would reach a dangerous critical threshold. Your kidneys, the amazing organs responsible for filtering your blood and removing toxins, would begin to fail. Without water, they simply can't do their job, and toxic substances start to build up in your bloodstream. Your body temperature would rise because you're no longer able to sweat to cool yourself down. Your tongue would become so dry it might crack, your lips would peel, and that feeling of fatigue would transform into complete debilitating exhaustion. Severe dehydration in the brain leads to electrolyte imbalances, which impairs its ability to receive and process information. Between the 5th and 7th day without water, most people enter a critical, life-threatening phase. The kidneys shut down completely. The heart no longer has enough strength to circulate blood, and blood pressure plummets to dangerously low levels. Organ after organ begins to fail as their cells shrivel up and can no longer function. Without immediate medical intervention, life itself is at risk. This isn't because the body is weak. It's because water is the foundation of every single life process. It regulates our temperature, transports oxygen, filters out toxins, and maintains the function of our heart, brain, and every other organ. A human can go for weeks without food, but we can't survive more than just a few days without water. It's ironic, isn't it? In our busy modern lives, so many of us don't drink enough water. Some are busy, some forget, and some just don't think it's that important. But our bodies never forget. They send us little warnings: thirst, a dry mouth, a headache. If we ignore these signs for too long, the consequences can become severe. So, drinking water isn't just an option. It's a responsibility we have to our own bodies. A glass of water in the morning can wake up your internal organs. A glass before you start work can sharpen your mind. A glass when you feel tired can refresh your entire body. It's so simple, yet it's so essential for our health. We don't need to wait until our body is in crisis to realize the value of water. By drinking enough each day, we are nurturing the very life within us, quietly, gently, but more powerfully than any medicine. Water might seem ordinary, but it's the bedrock of our existence. It's often only when it's gone that we truly understand its importance. And sometimes, that simple lesson is enough to change the way we live. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on how to live a healthier life. Stay hydrated and see you in the next one.